Hey, welcome back to the channel, Maximize Your Influence. My name's Kurt Morrison. Just finished a podcast on how to make your voice more persuasive, because there are things you're doing that are hurting and things that you're doing that you can dramatically enhance your ability to persuade with your voice. It's one of your greatest tools that you have that you need to develop as a persuader. We talked about those things. Go to MaximizeYourInfluence.com. You can subscribe to the podcast, take your Persuasion IQ test, get the free book, Maximize Your Influence, and go to the archives and see some of the other podcasts that I have been doing. But let's supersize something I talked about on the podcast. The key here is you need to paint the picture. When they listen to your voice over the phone or face-to-face, it should be like watching a movie or listening to a movie. It should be engaging, be descriptive, and to paint that picture. For example, if I told you a story, let's say you're in your kitchen, right? And you walk to the fridge, not a lot of food there, but there's one lemon. You pull the lemon out and you cut the lemon out, and that golden juice kind of seeps out, and you smell the citrus there. It smells so good, and then you just take a bite, right? And you just feel yourself salivate because of the description. Now, if I would say, oh, salivate now, you couldn't do it, but it's all about painting that picture, being descriptive. If I said I went to the beach, that's not as persuasive or descriptive or engaging as saying, hey, I pulled over a Pacific Coast Highway. Oh, that salty air, okay, warm sand, the seagulls in the air, the surf breaking, all those things make it more descriptive. That is the key. That is what you're looking to do. That's what they train lawyers to do. The more emotion and impact you get in the voice of your message, the more you're going to win. Imagine if you were a lawyer and your client was quadriplegic from an accident. You could say, oh yeah, this big accident. No, you paint the picture, you build that emotion with the jury and say, jury, can you imagine laying in your bed, the sun comes through the window and strikes your legs and you can't feel the warmth? Fly comes buzzing around, lands on your head, and you can't swat it away. Your 5-year-old daughter comes in and wants a hug, and you can't give her a hug. Okay, I'll stop right there, but that's a big difference in millions of dollars because of that emotional impact of that message. Another interesting study was done. People selling home insulation door to door. You know, it's important. Home insulation saves money, it pays for itself. It's a great idea, but we only got 15% to say yes. It was dismal. They just changed one thing, painted the picture. They said, you know, all those little cracks in your window and your door and your garage all over your house. You put all those together, it's like a hole the size of a basketball in your front door. Whoa, 61%, 4 times more by painting the picture. Key aspect to your success. I love what Jerry Spence says. He's a famous lawyer. This is what he said. Don't say he suffered pain. Tell me what it felt like to have a broken leg with the bone sticking out through the flesh. Tell me how it was. Make me see it. Make me feel it. You see, when there's an emotional connection, a feeling to the word, you're painting the picture, you're making it descriptive. And that's what I want for you. Practice it. Record your voice. Listen to your voice. Make it more persuasive. Listen to the podcast. Your voice is one of your greatest tools that you can use. Instead of calling somebody stupid or dumb, paint the picture. Make it more descriptive. Say things like, dumber than a box of hair. Okay? Got in the gene pool when the lifeguard wasn't watching. Sharp as a marble. Forgot to pay his brain bill. Studied for a blood test and failed. The gates are down, the lights are flashing, but the train isn't coming. And my favorite, the wheel is spinning, but the hamster's dead. I'm telling you, paint the picture. Work on your voice. One of your greatest tools as a persuader. Start working on this. Paint the picture this week. Become better at telling stories. That's a whole nother tool of persuasion we need to be talking about. But master these skills, become more persuasive, and go out and persuade with power.